Hello everyone, it's Mel. Do you like my mess on my desk? Oh gosh, and you know what? The first thing that happens, the very first thing of course, is a crash. So I have to pause you and I'll explain why. So this thing was sitting on the edge of my desk and of course my hand just like smashed into it because I'm raiding like a bunch of stuff from a bunch of different places because I'm creative and I have it all over the place. You guys, it's Mel. I'm back again. And grab yourselves a cozy cup of coffee or a hot chocolate or a cup of tea and let's get into my rings. We're going to go through some nitty-gritty on these kind of things here, which are old desk calendars, inspirational ones we're going to go through. Oh gosh, I've had this forever and a day, you guys. Promises and Blessings, scripture verses, the KJV version. I've had this forever. This is old smash book items, you guys. Sorry about the crinkle, but look at that. Okay. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I found this in my stash, you guys. And also I have recollections photo cards like that. Like, I literally just went shopping in my stuff. These all came out of Daphne Diary magazines at some point or the other. And chances are I'm not going to use them like this. So I've got a travel diary from 2021. This is a flower identifying book. This is an activity diary, so like exercise. This is a bullet journal, so a mini bullet journal. This is a friend contact list, or what is this? Name, address, telephone, email, what I like about her, him. Oh my God, it feels like junior high. Although I wasn't like that in junior high. Like I totally felt like I didn't fit in because I wasn't like that in junior high. Many of my peers were, but like I think I had one crush and I never told anybody about it. So travel diary, coloring book. Let's take a look at some of these pictures. And I just like put these in a bag. That's kind of nice. I like the fact that I don't have to color the whole picture. That there's just a small image on it. Like that. That's so cool, you guys. I love it. I could see me using those for sure. A birthday calendar. This is so helpful. And I could transfer this literally book to book to book. But you see, it's square, right? And let's see, does this have inches on it? Those are centimeters. Why do I feel like I can never find my rulers with the inches on it? So it is, I think 6, just shy of 6 by 6. So 5 and 3/4, 5.8, something like that. Yeah, so it is square. They're all like the same size. And so like I could actually put these in some sort of a case or cover, but one that I would have to make if I wanted to keep these all together, or I could use them as resource information. But I really like this as a reference of special days. It doesn't just have to be birthdays. It could be anything, like anything coming up. Like, here we are here in March. Bakers make the world smell better. I totally agree. These are gorgeous pictures. I really love Daphne's Diary, but I had to stop because, like, it's just when you have so many magazines, no matter what, like, you just have to employ what you have. Use what you have. And that's what I tell myself anyway. Like, I don't know about anybody else, and frankly, that's none of my business about anybody else, but I have a lot of stuff like this floating around, and I plan on making use of it. Like this one here, like that, even the note pages are neat. So I have a plan coming up for these, and like this one here is really neat in the sense that I'm learning wild edibles, which is particularly important when you do any bushcrafting, because you need to know what you can eat out in the field and not like die. So, okay. And then I really truly love that coloring book, and then this travel diary. Let's see. So this is like big trips by the looks of it, but I used to have a desire to go to Paris. Now I don't. My objective nowadays is to travel in the space I live, because there's so much unexplored territory where I've lived, and it's so much like cheaper. Like there's no other way of saying it. It's so much less money to just travel the very places that I want to explore and be, and I can access all the time. So this is basically, it could be anything, this book. It doesn't need to even be a travel diary. And then I hauled out some like envelopes. Now I got these in a package I bought at a thrift store. Like, look how fragile and old this paper is, you guys. But super cute. And I really want to kind of use it. The Legend of Hyper Kagiti Boy? I don't know. I think my daughter would know that one. And then this is Spring Story. And a mouse. Look how cute. So cute. And then this one is Remember Our Lovely World. I don't even know what that is, but I'm pretty sure that my daughter would like these two, because she's into like those particular kinds. I'm more of the cutesy stuff in my books, because I'm not cutesy in real life. I'm just plain Jane Mel. This Hello Kitty, Sanrio, Snow White, and the prince get married. Everyone is very happy. That's really neat. I have a story about that. I have a story about that story. This is Melody. I don't know, something together. Naughty Cat. I'm not Happy Cat, Shy Cat, Piggish Cat, and Naughty Cat. I don't know what this is. But these are all like things that I found. And I found this Aladdin paper pad up in my stock too. So quite a few things that I've discovered. And then I dug out this like Moleskine. I collect all sorts of Moleskines. This is one. And then I don't even have a dog, but like I thrifted this book too. It's a dog Moleskine. So it's all about like animals. But it doesn't have to be. Like it says dog journal. It doesn't have to be. I can use this for absolutely anything. And Moleskine paper. This is the old Moleskine paper. Let's see if there's a year on it. It's got all the common breeds. Now, when my oldest daughter was growing up in her teens, she was fascinated. And what's interesting is that she wasn't a reader, but if I bought her a big fat dog magazine, she'd read that at night. And I encouraged that. And she knew all the breeds. And here's the interesting part is my middle daughter is actually a dog groomer. So it's so funny. Mind you, she's still on maternity leave, like her sister. Look at this, you guys. YouTube videos, like it even had stickers in the back. Diet, Facebook communities, training awards, activities, blogs. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have to make a correction on something while I'm here. And a shout out because Pamela, Pamela Making Memories. I meant to shout her out in that list of 11, and I did type it, but I don't think I said it out loud, you guys. And so my deepest and dearest apologies to Pamela. And I'm also going to shout out Teresa, and I'll put her link down below too. So if you want to shout out, guys, just comment in my commentary box and I'll do it. So here's a brand new traveler's journal. And I'm pretty sure I thrifted that as well. Pretty sure brand new. And this was 2011 Moleskine. So this one has to have like a date. But this is the old Moleskine paper, you guys, which means it is like calligraphy friendly. And we're not taking a chance on it. But I can tell in like 2 seconds. Where are my calligraphy pens? So yeah, we're going to get to rings, but we're going to play too. So let's just see. Pen test. Calligraphy, ink test. Look at that. It goes, but it doesn't go through. Which for Moleskine is pretty good. Pretty good. Now, excuse my arm because I know it's gonna like probably bob up and down. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Might as well put that in there. Yeah, so I find like I used to buy these books, these hardcover books all the time. And you can see in this traveler's journal here, I did like come along with washi at some point in 2020. Because that is my left hand. Now, guys, I write with either left or right-handed. So, for some reason in 2020, I was, like, working on my left-hand stuff. And so, like, it's got bullet journal stuff in here. But what's really neat about this is that you see all these different kinds of paper? Like I can pull them out of here and use them. So I've got checklists. So I'm going to be like pulling out a couple of these pages right off the bat. And I need my metal ruler. Where are you? Because I'm going to have to like get it down to size. So I want that one. And here's a budget one. And notes. I'm going to make it fit. Now these are for drawings or pictures or whatever. What's on the back of this? Can you guys see okay? Like I'm not even looking. Budget. What's on the back of this one? Budget. Okay. My table must be separating. I've got a big gap in my table and my ruler got stuck there. So, where's checklists? There's a checklist. So this is a trip one. And then these are all about, like, obviously, like the destination. Where are you going kind of thing. But beautiful paper. Beautiful, beautiful paper. And because it's like this, right? Like I can tape it up, but in the end, it's going to just be used for paper. Really. That's what it's going to be used for. So I wanted to bring those down. And because I don't want to do a whole lot of cutting and pasting, but I'm going to flip the Gilio. Then we're going to go into my secretary. And we're going to play with my secretary because the Gilio is my planner that I haven't really, I don't know, like, tested for the purpose of what I want it to test for. And I know I didn't like do a whole flip through. I got sidetracked completely. So I want to like just quickly go over where I was before. So again, in the pocket, I have some washi, a couple of cards. I've got some like Villa Beautiful cards here, and then just a Project Life card or something like that here, which I could actually put in the rings. And then behind here, as I showed you already, just various washi stickers. And I really don't remember where I got this writing board from, but I love it. I really love it. And then Oki plans, and then just a sticker on top of some flags. And I like these ones because they come up like this. You see? Like accordion style. And then on the back, this was from Cloth and Paper, out of like the subscription. Ollie clip in the leopard. Oki plans. Just some notes here. I want to reread all of the Jane Austen books. There's only 6 there, I think. There was a 7th that she started. And then this was Cloth and Paper. I put a sticker on the back. This, I want to say, is Villa Beautiful. Yeah. These are like grid notes for like scratch paper. And while I'm here, no, I'll flip it first, you guys, because if I don't, I'll get distracted. You know me. This is a die cut I've put on top of this vellum, all Oki plans. Again, a die cut on like a writing pad here that's on this plastic like card. So if I wanted to even put a few sticky tabs, I could. I don't know about these blue ones though. Okay, let's move those and grab the sticky tabs I had in here. Like circles. I like these circles much better. Let's just get a few of these out. It's the best way of adding like tabs and whatnot. Let's see what Avery tabs I've got left here. This is how Avery tabs used to come on these like that. So let's see. Let's put a couple of these like ones down here. And a couple of the purple. So how's you guys' evening going? And the teal. And then, just because I like to have it, that one's kind of like mucked up. But I like to put like extra tabs just for the sake of having an extra tab in here. So I'll put that there. And this one here. And it's another blue one. Do I have any other color in here? I think there was yellow. That was the only other kind of those kinds. But I could put like a yellow one like this up here. Completely different kind, of course. That's going to poke up, but that's okay because that'll fold down, right? Did I put this color blue? Yeah, I put that color blue. And what else have I got? I've got some more of these tabs as well. And so on the back of here, I'm just going to put a few more because I can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh my goodness, come on you. 5, and we'll put the orange one under here. So that really gives me like 9 extra tabs. Let's move this pink one up a bit. So yeah, like 1, 2, there's a yellow one, these stickies, and then now I have like these extra tabs without really any extra space. These are so super thin that I would not need any more for that. Okay, so we'll move that out of the way. Then I've just got like these stickies here where I put stickers on them, and then just an extra couple underneath. So there's about 3, right? Then here's the same kind of card where I've just punched it in at the bottom, and then shopping list, and I've got carbohydrates. It's not really a good start, is it? I don't know what I want to put on there, but I don't want it to be carbohydrates. Okay, and then more scratch notes. I reinforced this because I'd slit it, and yeah, it wasn't the right decision. More of these cards. I think this was 2025. This is 2026. And we had gone through all of this. I'd shown you the monthly. These are like tabbies as well. I love these ones. I don't have many of them. Some of these I got, I want to say off of AliExpress from Mini Joy. I'm pretty sure, yeah, because it says Mini Joy. And I ordered quite a bit of planner stuff from Mini Joy. And then I still haven't made any lists here. This is pretty much still the same. And then these two are just blank of those with the review on the back. And then of course I did show you how there's like, this goes all the way up to June. I don't know where these inserts are from, you guys. And then the weekly, we did work on the weekly. And I don't feel like adding to it at the moment because I'll forget and like not do the flip. But I will I did do a walk. I've been drinking my water. I still haven't taken my vitamins. I don't know. It's like I'm allergic to them. As for household chores, no. I haven't done any today. I did film and I did work on some scripture. And then wellness goals. I'm still solidifying this. And the minute I get the KISS planner set up and solidified, then I can come to here and do that. And so all of these basically are doubled up weeks like that. And then again, another Villa Beautiful divider. These were, I think, off of AliExpress as well. Same with this. And then Good Things Take Time from Mini Joy. And then this is the collab from Oki Plants, the Hello Kitty. I love Hello Kitty. And then in here I've got, okay, so this is where it gets fun because I find a lot of planners with these, like, they slip in the back. They have cardboard on them and they slip into the back of, like, old planners. And I'm just looking to see if I have, like, an older one near me to show you. Hang on, I will. This wasn't the pile of planners that I had put aside. I think I threw them all in this bag. Oh, I did too. Okay, but I'll let you look at that one quickly and just see if I can grab the one that I'm looking for. Let's see if there's any in this one here. Okay, so like sometimes I can find like really, really old ones. Like this is like a good example, okay? Like so many people get rid of like these kind of, like that's just a washi card, right? But like these planners are older than, I can't even tell you, and cheap. Like they're cheap, but they come with all of these like old, like papers in them. And I've like found them for like $3 or even less. And in the back you get like a day timer, address and phone dictionary, or like memo pads or what have you, right? So I'm just gonna see. So in this one here is another one like I've come across, and like I just have like this. So I'm gonna actually pull that out and take a few of these papers off of here too, because I know I want to use them for my secretary. So it's good reference material. And did I rip the thing off? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, I don't know. But this one, I just sort of hung it in here. And I think this particular one was at the Dollar Tree. So this isn't exactly what I'm talking about, but the next one has it. So the next one is a Franklin Covey, and I thrifted this, brand new. It's an undated monthly and weekly. And like that's really all that's wrong with it. And then a little mark on here, okay? And I paid, I think it was like $6, if that. I'm pretty sure it wasn't even that. And it had everything still in it, you guys. All of these, like, undated, like, Franklin Covey, beautiful colored, like, inserts. And why haven't I used them yet? Because, like, I don't know. I'm still getting my feet. Look, it even had this in it. So look, they come with these pads. And I happen to love the close lines, because if I choose to do 2 lines, then my writing is almost perfect in the 2 lines. And if I want to go super small, then I can do that too. But like, you know, everybody was like donating these kind of planners in lieu of like the more fancy kinds, you know. So like that's one. This is another Here's another. This was like a Michael's one, and I just put notebooks in here, right? So like all of this paper I could use too. But let's just see. Yeah, see? At one point there was like a pad back there, and I've just put like writing notebooks and like commonplace stuff. And it holds 2 notebooks. And I miss these old Michaels. Well, I guess it was a happy planner. I had no idea this was a happy planner. Oh my goodness, that puts a whole different light on this book. All along, I thought it was something else, and it holds a classic or a mini, or is it? No. What do they call it? There's a small, a classic, and a, I don't know, tall or whatever. Anyway, yeah, and let's see what else I've got. Like things like this too. Like, right? Like the string planners. I found all of these things, like thrifted. All of them. And even like this one. That's another good example. And there's been some that I've bought new for sure. But this one here is a portable like faith planner on the go with an old like calendar in it. And then lined notes. And then this is like faith. It's got Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, Galatians, Hebrew. Yeah. All in this little itty bitty book where you can make notes in it. Isn't that neat? And this is a senior pocket day timer. Like, and I just put a pen with a little fun clip and a big clip on it to hold it. So there you go. Yeah, so the point is that like when you go looking for these little cheap books, like I don't know why people give them up. Like here's another like little pocket notebook. So even before like I ever knew about Hobonichi, I knew about Daytimer. Right? So that's kind of what my thing was Daytimer. And then you just, it's still good. It still functions like a great planner. So, okay. So with that, this, which is the point, was from a back pocket. Okay, and it had a piece of cardboard, which I tore off and threw across my desk somewhere because I was like, no, I'm not getting rid of it. I'll use it. Decorate it. I might have put it in the bag somewhere, but all of these papers you see, I can just pull off, separate, and now I remove the glue strip and voila. Right, I've got paper. And then while we're at it, I want to add like, actually I want to add this to my, like I want to add these cute things to my secretary. And that's what I mean. Like for some reason, this book to me, like as much as I want to keep this for a certain setup, like I just feel like I'm cheating on my secretary. Like it's crazy. Now I put some Hobonichi Weeks paper in here. Just cut it up and put it in these pockets. And I've left it deliberately long, right, for these pockets. I've got a few of those. And another Villa Beautiful tab here. And then I've got like a bookmark. And another mini glow. This is super thick vellum too, you guys. Super thick. And then this is a Filofax bit of like, this is prime time paper, this stuff. And these here were, I think, Oki plans as well. Here's a daytimer ruler, but I already have a ruler in there, so I don't need another one. And here's health. And exercise, activity, sleep, diet, and mood. I don't know that I want to use that for that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of these papers in here. So, give it some different, like, washi papers. Okay, so that'll do, donkey. So I'll put that in here. And so I think on these sheets here, I'll just like kind of make notes, my own like notes on. I don't know why they're not lining up. Why are they not lining up? What did I do wrong here? Okay, let's see if it fits. Because I think this section here should be about health, sure, but like maybe the 100, my 100 should be more mental health, meaning what did I do for myself that allowed me to engage, to feel, to enjoy, to relax, to calm my anxiety, or to rest and sleep, or to stop being so vigilant, or whatever. What did I do? The action plan of my life. When I pushed play and the button was allowed to begin, what did I do? That's what I want to know, so that I can go back there and say, okay, I got to try a warm or super cold shower. That'll wake me up. Or a nice hot bubble bath, you know, that'll make me tired. Or if I do want to eat my emotions, what are some alternatives, like air popped popcorn, for example. Now, I've got some assignments in here. So this is home section. And I have like various ideas for sections of the house. Garage, spare room, my room, main room. Like, I've got more of these assignment sheets, but there's no sense in me putting in and starting 6 or 7 projects at once, because it's not going to get done. My daughter only like helps me for X amount of hours, right? So then here I like outline. So this was my original idea to, for example, take my garage, divide it into 3: an art studio, a mini gym, and storage for my preparedness items. So, and then how I was going to do that. And virtually it would cost me nothing. Here's more Filofax paper. So this is just notes and then projects, notes and projects. So if I wanted to draw something, I could. And like this paper, like I'm sure it's like really old. And then this is like a different project one, like we'd seen in the beginning. And these sheets here, by the way, these assignment sheets, I'm not sure where I got them. I'm not sure where I got them, you guys. Yeah. So then here's budget and finance. Now, I'm not sure if I actually like put anything in here or if I removed it to my budget book. So I'm just checking. So I guess I cleared it out because I had used it. And I decided that this was good as a temporary thing for my allowance, but not for my overall budget. And then here is, I think this is Moleskine paper that I cut down. And then more vellum. And then this section here. And I got these sticky tabs too from, I want to say Temu. And I just taped them on underneath here. So this section here is like miscellaneous so far. And it's just got some grid, more like notes, various different like pen tests. And then I've got goals in the back here. And I've robbed these out of a different planner as well. And then here's the day timer. Franklin Covey personal and passwords and whatnot. And I'm thinking these need to come out because it's got shopping lists and stuff, because these would fit in the Franklin Covey, even though like it would be nice to use those in here, but it doesn't feel somehow right to have them in here. That's what I mean. Like, so am I going to be able to close it? Franklin Covey is bigger than the personal. I'm going to catch my thumb, aren't I? Okay. So, for example, where's that Franklin Covey? Let's see if we can fit. So in the 365, yeah, see, I took those out of here. I think I did anyway. I love how Franklin Covey's like rings, like they come up so high and like it doesn't take a whole lot of energy to open it. And they just, oh, they're decadent. Franklin Covey is so decadent. And you know, it's funny because when you're first starting out, like I was with rings, like I didn't know anything from anything. And I would hear people rant about Franklin Covey and I would be like, why? I don't understand. Like, what's wrong with like this cheap book? But now I know. Now I understand. Like even the ruler, look at the ruler, you guys. Like it's a freaking envelope. So you can put whatever you want in there. Yeah. So I'm going to be putting this one to the test at some point. And it's also bigger than the Gilio. So, and then in the back, I just have these, like, just little, too glam to give a damn. Life isn't perfect, but your outfit can be. That's never me, you guys. And then I've got more tabs here in the back, which feel like a waist. They kind of feel like a waist in here. Like I would find probably, because I have these other tabs in here now, like, I don't know. The problem is for me to build up a planner, yeah, like right now it's too quote unquote perfect. Does that make sense? It's barely set up. It feels really cold and like as if like I don't love it at all. That's how it feels like to me. It just feels like it's here. I've been like touching it and like whining it and dining it, but not really taking it to the ball. And I kind of want to. So the cover was loved very much by my friend Cynthia, who had like had it for many, many years. And then her son spilt something on it up here. And so she basically sold me like 3 planners for the price of one good secondhand one. So I was very fortunate. Very, very fortunate. So, let's just put that in here. So that is the Gilio. And right now, like, it's it's nothing to write home about. It is a work in progress. Totally work in progress. All right. So let's get to the heart of the matter, which is my love. My secretary. And like, why is it my love? I don't know, you guys. Like, maybe like this case that I have the KISS system in. You see? Like, this was my first real ring planner that I purchased. And this was my first real folio planner that I purchased. New. Like, it was that stepping stone of newness. And then when I did buy a new Gilio and received it, it wasn't, I couldn't love it. The rings had a gap. I didn't want gold rings in it. I wanted silver, and I reached out to the company and they sent me new rings, but they were gold. And so they'd gotten the order wrong. They did rectify like the rings, but they replaced gold with gold. And I am certain my order was silver, but that could just be a Mel problem because I have a crappy memory. However, this particular leather is just like at the perfect midpoint, I think. You know, it's, I know XO planners are big now, and I have one, but I still like the Moterm better. I still do. And like gray is just like so much can be done with gray. And when I open it up, and now I've got the raccoon in it, like you guys saw, thanks to Min. Thank you so much, Min. And by the way, Min, I did get your email, honey, and I will be responding, okay? I will be. And also, I wanted to just say, I do read every single comment. I do. I have a problem with the fact that I don't action what I read immediately. And I always think to myself, I'm going to come back and do this because I have ADHD, you guys, and I'm so easily like distracted, and I have squirrel syndrome so bad. It's like everything. Like if I just took my mail and dealt with my mail immediately, it would be no problem. This is no joke. Like it's a serious issue for me and for many, many people with this, right? Like I don't want it to be. It's not my intent for it to be, but it just simply is. But I do read everything. And I just wanted you guys to know that, okay? So Min, I know why you weren't getting through to my Instagram. I do. And I'll send you an email and let you know what I discovered. Okay? So, I mean, at least one of us aren't technologically hooped because right now I can't figure out iMovie. And, you know, like technology sometimes isn't our friends, right? So let's go on. I love the fact that Moterm has this, okay? And I know that the Gillios do too, but there's just something about this elastic part here that's far more able to hold even 2 pens. For example, like I could put this pen in here, right? And then take a multi-barreled and also put it in here if I wanted to. Okay, you see how much thickness that's in there? Like now I've got 3 pens, you guys. 3. And I could even fit another one in there if I wanted. Like if I wanted to bring a pencil, I could do that too. I've done it. Like that's why I like it. And can I close it even? Yep. Because Moterm is so forgiving, it stretches. And I love that about this planner. I love it. So you can fit like so much in here, right? So much. But what I generally tend to do is like put a highlighter, whatever highlighter I'm currently like obsessed with at the moment. Let's say it's like this one. And I usually like to have like a couple of colors. So I'll put another one. So then I have like 2 extra colors. And a total of, if this was in there and I still wanted to bring this pen, I could do that. Now I have, because each of these highlighters have markers, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 pens. And look, you guys, look at that. Like, isn't that something? And it's forgiving. She is a workhorse, this thing, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I'm going to leave those in there. So I updated this last year, and it's fairly like easy because I just like layered the whole thing. And once I had it like set up, I was like, okay, I like it. I don't want to change it. And so again, I've got some sticky tabs, and like I've made these old like dividers from stickers and notes, and like like miniature. This is July 2024. I mean, that's got to go. Okay, that's got to go. That's super old. And let's get some other stuff in here. I forgot to show you guys, although I did show you this stuff from the Gilio that I removed. And I don't know what to do with it. That's the problem when you use stickers like this, right? Like these still have the backs free. And so I'm considering keeping them in the back of the planner. And I'm having a squirrel moment, you guys. I apologize. But I'm considering keeping these simply because they have the Hello Kitty stickers and the space on the back. Okay, so I can just turn them around like this and put them in here back like this. And just reuse them. Reuse the back of them. Because I'm going to have them anyway, right? Like, I might as well at least get the bows out of them. And I have, like, tons of space in here. And then it's upside down, sure, but whatever. I still have this page to write on. So, and I know this kind of thing, this smash book, it seems like odd what I've done with it, but the Gilio doesn't, like, it has one snap, right? The Moterm has 2. And it's not a comparison. Obviously, the Gilio is a higher quality product, but for your money, for your buck, if you're out there and you're thinking, gee whiz, I want a Gilio, I got to tell you guys, like, unless it's like that one thing, I don't know. I'd go for a Moterm. I would. I mean, they're rising in prices, but like, like this is a medium Campagna in gold, and I've put patches on it. Like, I've made it my own. I like it because it is like scuffed and marked. I'm going to be putting some treatment on it soon, but not because I'm afraid of it, right? It's just right now it's got more personality on the outside than it has on the inside. And that's the problem. I'm not really getting into it. And so I have to really determine why this is essential for me. But because I like got a hold of this one right off the bat, and there's so much memory in this book. It was one of the first ones I set up. This bench here represents the bench my mom wanted. She wanted a bench in one of our major parks here. And it would have been like, I could have never have afforded it. You have to pay for like 75 years or something like that for this bench, to have their name on the bench. You know, when you walk by like a park bench with, you know, this bench is dedicated to, and then they have their birth date and when they passed. Yeah, I can't afford that. So I did this up and said to my mom in a prayer, like, please, like, forgive me. I still have this in here, and it's from 2024, but that's okay because I play with it. Like, really, like, who am I kidding? I am playing with it. And since February's done, look, there's nothing in March. There's nothing in March. So now I can start this month. And whether my month starts here on the Friday or I change the dates, it really doesn't matter because it just goes all the way to 31 in March. So, and then I have all the space on the other side to write my life story if I want. And then like it's just got like scraps of paper and bits of this and bits of that. Some notes and Marvel movies and Guardian of the Galaxies and like these things I want to rewrite because I've slit them, right? But like, I don't know why I don't like slitting things. Add to planner, video ideas, set up certain schedules, and then I have book lists here. Mixtapes, oh my God, from the 80s. I was going through my music mixtapes. You guys, like a blast from the past. And then I got to 43. And then country. John Denver, Johnny Cash, Alan Jackson, and Brooks and Dunn. And then this one here is Inbox and Ideas. And all of these, like, I just, like, look at this sticker. Like, holy crap, it's, like, massive, you know? And I've just sort of sandwiched it all together. And again, this was from Mini, I think it was Mini Glow as well. Mini Joy. And Villa Beautiful. Again, here we go. See? And then now I've got the gratitude. And some trigger lists for gratitude. I've got a list for books, which I'm just going to shove wherever I want. Because that's the great thing about this secretary. My brain works like this because I love it. I can flip through it. I don't like, like I've got moods. I've got like entertainment. I've got inbox. I got like 2 inboxes. I've got like calendars that are out of date. I've got goals that, are they goals? I just can't adult today. Like that's my goal. I just can't. Yeah. But then I go down and I say included in this section, like home and home projects, personal goals, such as word count, personal writing, personal learning, and enjoying observing of the everyday. And then I've got like notes, important reminders, the infamous like ruler. And then again, I've put some of the Hello Kitty There was actually like 3. I don't know where the rest of them have gone. I've got like a stack of these, and then more here. And then these, I wouldn't use them as like monthlies. I'd use them as like lists or tasks. And even though this one has like a pumpkin on it, I don't care. And then, okay, so this is September 25th. I don't know why that's in there. So that one can go because, like, yeah. Goodbye. And then, okay, so here's like, for example, an M kit I did up for a single male and what I put in there. And then, okay, so I collected up Coach purses. I don't know if you guys remember that I sold them to Grace. And I did. Done. And then, what else? That's what I'm going to write. What else? Because I don't want to waste paper. So, this is what I like to do, just like scratch notes, seriously. And I like kind of coming through the book and doing it this way. So most of this is just like, okay, dot grid, there's some lined. Oh, my own onion skin book. So all I need to do is like find tracing paper for that. Books that I'm reading, The Seed of the Soul by Gary Zukov. The Gaia Code by Sarah Drew. I'm actually reading over like A New Earth and like The Power of Now, and like I have quite a few books on the go. And then here are reference books. The Canadian Encyclopedia of Natural Medicine. Throne of Glass novels. Yeah, I think I donated that one. Projects. So I've got like more plans. I don't know why this is stuck. I think it's stuck because like this paper here was like ruined. So projects. Where are we going to put projects, Mel? I don't know. Let's put books in here somewhere because we've been putting books in here, haven't we? So that can go in here. See, I've cut these ones, and I think I'm going to get what? Remove or cover up your children's ears, because like in the forces we called them paper assholes, but they're just like little circles. And I have a lot of them somewhere. Oh, here they are. Like these things. Yeah. So, yeah, we used to call them that in the forces. And believe me, like, it wasn't my doing. I mean, it sticks with you, but it wasn't my name for it. There's a whole lot of words, a whole new universe of language out there in the Navy. In the Navy, you will sail the 7 seas. Oh gosh, and it's like popping up here. Yeah, so there's the other one. I don't like cutting them. The only thing is, the only complaint I have is how low this is down here compared to the Franklin Covey, the Moterm rings. These rings down here are low, right? See how high these ones are? See how they come up? Makes a huge difference when you have like wrist issues. So I hope you guys like aren't confused by all of this. But I'm going to put these kind of movies and, but that's what I mean by instead of it being a planner, like I just make lists, movies, etc. I should have like put something on that too, because it's not going to stay. But I do have these Grandin toy, and I got these out of a bag from Value Village, so there was like tons of stuff in there. So since this is cut, again, I don't want to waste it because this is prime paper, right? And then now I have all this other paper here too. So this is projects. Do I have anything? This is kind of journaling. These are movies. So, like, it's all over the place. It is a hot mess. And I kind of like it as that. Like, part of me just does not want to fix the fact that it is a hot mess, because it just shows that I'm in and out of here and I just fling things all over the place like you would with your dirty clothes in your bedroom if nobody was watching you. Not that I'm saying anything. Not that I'm giving anything about myself away. Nope. So this one here, let's give this a bit of a piece of paper like this. Clean that up a little bit. That's sticky on it. Not that it needs it. And then where were we? How was your day? And then monthlies. Okay, what's in here? And I still have like all of this. Add to planner. So like all of this paper here in add to planner should be up front. Really should be right here with notes. Up front and personal. Which is why I've just kind of left it a hot mess. And then all of this is really like journaling or like paper. And same with like this. And while I'm here, I think I'm going to use this punch. I have to use this one because it's easier on my wrists than the metal one. So let's do a couple of these babies. How much do I have to cut off? Do I have to cut anything off? I don't think so. That one's stained, so we'll do 2 of those. And we'll cut out this paper from this paper. I have no idea how long I've been yabbering on, you guys. Oh, over an hour. So that means I've got to go get my daughter soon. But once I do this, I should pause it and check what time it is, because do I have my watch? Let's see. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to wrap this up, you guys. Didn't realize the time. But I will upload it when I come back from picking her up. And yeah, so like just cut that off, and now I'm going to punch. And this is a real treat for me, boy, because, sorry, I'll try not to moan and groan, you guys. Carpal tunnel. Add it to the list. But this is more of an industrial one. And then let's get those ones. See? Like, I'm not very good at this. But then again, I have the attitude of, who cares? Who cares? Like, I'm the one in this book. So, like, I'm not going to be perfect. And I'll probably love it more because it isn't perfect. Oh, good Lord. And there we go. Oh, that was something else. So we've got some nice paper happening, you guys. So price and checklist. The only thing is, sadly, is those little things have come off on the side. That's too bad. But I have all this paper I can just put somewhere randomly, like in this beautiful planner. Weeklies, dailies. And I have cleaned it out. Like, I had done some dailies in here. This is create, more lists. And so I'm just gonna open this up. Oh my God. See, that's the problem with a bad wrist, you guys. That is not like the planner itself. It's just needed to clarify. I'll put these babies in here. And that'll be that, because, boy, these are long videos, you guys. And it took me forever to get started. Like, I don't know why. It's like, I just have to push play. And then I'll talk about anything. It's like I was waiting for the right inspiration or the right topic or the right, I don't know. Like, I must struggle from perfectionism even though I'm not. If that makes sense at all. And maybe it does and maybe it doesn't. But I've never been a perfectionist. But I must in my mind think about it, or I wouldn't have such trouble beginning at all. And so this just feels so much more like home to me, this book. And yeah, like it's got stickers and like tabs, personal tabs. I've got goals too. More Franklin Covey back here, more reference, personal, and I can't go beyond that. And then like a writing board and lots of stuff, you guys, lots of stuff. So there she is with my raccoon. And yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it. There are so many beautiful reasons to be happy. And you all are part of that equation for me. Thank you guys so very much. I really do mean it with all my heart and soul. Remember, we are all perfectly imperfect. You're loved, needed, and wanted. Far, far more than you will ever know. I will talk to you next time, folks. Bye for now.